Then I heard these dudes at the job, loved ones in the military. They tell me they want to go home. They don't want to fight back on the grid.
Are you serious?
They look for ways to get out the military. Yeah, they in Gaza. And they try to think of ways to get out of there.
Military discharge.
Yeah, they don't want to fight the military no more. That's like because the morale is gone.
All they got to do is constantly disobey orders. Shit. And then they deem them unfit for the military. If that still work, I don't know if they're working anymore.
All right, now like I need you at the beach here. I'm down with you. You know, I'm trying to get popped. Y'all ready? All right, Shalom, y'all surrounded. Hebrews like Tulsa Oklahoma. Once again, out of the process downfall of Babylon the Great. First things first, head to the east. Our first glory two. Which is petty human tongue, spending Heavenly Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles, others, great millstone, and Shalom. To sister brothers living the truth, and Shalom. To brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourself approved. As he's opening up camp, talk about it before we opened up. Hey, the spirit out here is war. You know, we're just looking at Babylon the Great, America, and it looks like they want to attack everybody. You don't agree with Babylon the Great? Hey, we attacking. You know, you look at the tariff war. You know, Donald Trump, everybody, you know, everybody's feathers ruffled up, talk about threatening tariffs on everybody, which that just goes back to the consumer. There's basically like sanctions. I guess they want to change the name of it because they use this like overused. So they just call it tariffs. And then I noticed, like he'll say, tariffs is on, tariffs is on, tariffs is on you, triple tariffs, 300% tariffs. You know, he just hollering that out and it's just pissing everybody off. And everybody's looking at Babylon the Great like, what type of leader did you put in office? Look at this orange dummy, you know, and everybody looking at America like, hey, y'all not tender delicate no more, man. Y'all ain't even coordinated no more. Y'all ain't got a good representation in the White House no more. The tariffs and the sanctions ain't gonna work because now they have the BRICS nations. They're getting their own currency going. Everybody's gonna work around Babylon the Great. And so what it does is for Babylon the Great to get that power they used to have back in the day, it's gonna take war. And Babylon the Great knows that they weak. They're really weak compared to how they used to be in the 80s and 90s. And they're kind of hesitant, but it's going to be no choice. They got to go to war.
I got one to bag you up. Just you said they weak and they. This is Jeremiah 50 and 23. It said, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon become a desolation amongst the nations?
Damn. It said the hammer of the whole earth has become a desolation for the whole nations. And that backs everything I just said right there. I kind of broke it down already. Because of bad politics, bad economics, not upholding to your deals, your truth deals. Everybody looking at Ukraine. Like, look at Ukraine all in the trick bag because of what Babylon the Great did. So now, why would I want to take aid from Babylon the Great and be in the same position? You're not going to defend me. You're not going to do what you said, dude. I'm going to be isolated from everybody else. I'm dealing with you. And now we're going to be messed up. And like the priest said, Babylon the Great, it's like a hammer. You know, every problem is like a nail. They just want to hammer everybody. They used to work, but not anymore. Because now, what's they say? The weak say I'm strong. Other countries got their military built up too. And the plus, like certain deals, you know, they like the cartel. Like Babylon Great want to go to war with the cartel. Like they know you're all workers because they work for you. So you can't just go hammer them like that because they're already inside your stuff. They already know your infrastructure. So that little hammer's like it's rusted up. Like it done broke, the wood part done broke. So it ain't gonna work like it used to, but nonetheless, they gotta do it, and we're gonna watch them fail. You know, you gotta point out.
Yeah. The reason why they go into tariffs instead of sanctions, because sanctions requires the dollar to be strong. Since everybody is dropping the dollar, they can no longer, you know, have sanctions. It's like if all you got is food stamps and you can't go into no store that don't accept no food stamps. And thinking you got some type of power to buy something, you know, that's the same thing with the dollar. That shit that lost so much worth in the world that, you know, they should stop even talking about sanctions because nobody don't want to use the dollar anyway.
When some of them African countries that was like, if you use any dollar besides the local currencies, they'll send you to jail. So if they use the American dollar in their country, they'll send their citizens to jail after that.
Yeah. So, you know, the dollar they can't talk shit about. You know, we gonna sanction you because nobody don't give a fuck. There's little bullshit you talking about. We want to get on bricks anyway, shit. You know, don't threaten me with a good time, basically.
That ain't doing tariffs. And now the Edomites and stuff like, hold up, you do tariffs. Big bro, that's you fighting against us now. We gotta pay the tariffs, and that's not gonna work. So that just shows like what I said, Trump running out of options. I can't sanction you, so now I put tariffs, and that's so retarded because tariffs attacks your own people. And now Mega's starting to wake up to that, so now he's looking at a civil war. He's looking at a mutiny right now because they like you said that you was gonna lower the grocery prices, get the egg costs down. He made all these big promises during his campaign. Now us Jakes, we already knew he was lying. We know Trump a con artist. But the Edomites didn't know that. They thought Trump was really going to, make a way for them. They thought he was going to mess Jake up. They thought, man, he was going to bring a whole golden age. Now they start saying golden age is you go broke. You do bad. You know what I'm saying? Your pocket's going to hurt. So now he got a real big split. Let's say he in a real bad position. Because now Mega is starting, I noticed they starting to fight. They town homes, fighting with their governors and their senators. So now you're looking at a civil unrest about to pop up because the dude can't deliver.
Flip in the bag you up. This is Ecclesiastes 10:8. It says, because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another. And that backs up everything the brother just said. Esau, and Trump, all his unrighteous dealings and all the riches gotten by deceit and everything. That's why the hammer of the earth is going to be desolate and looked at by all the other nations and even his own people like shit. And that's why his kingdom is going down, and the Lord is going to transfer from them to us, and it's going to be ruled in righteousness.
You see transfer happening right now. That's why MAGA, the little red belly Edomites, they're getting angry. They're like, hold up, this is hurting us. And Jake is still doing good. So they looking like Planet of the Apes. They about to get over us, man. Trump, you got to do something.
And everybody can see the deceit that they're doing. Like that every day somebody's calling out what Trump or Elon is doing. And everybody look and scrutinize and put heavy inquisition on their policies and what all they doing behind the closed doors. Always a secret audio coming out from behind the scenes, and they said this and that, and this place is this all the unrighteous dealings, man, and it's fed up. They sins has reached up into heaven, as the scriptures say, and now the Lord is doing their righteous reverse, turning that hourglass upside down, man. You got it out.
Reverse, man.
I got a precept like this. Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
Ooh, I like that. Thou shalt be drunken and make thyself naked. That back on everything we just said right there. That's what Esau's doing right now. He can't get right. Like I said right there, all they policies that they putting out, they making themselves drunk. Their own people is being drunk with it because they drunk the Kool-Aid, the Trump Kool-Aid, the mega Kool-Aid. Oh yeah, we about to do this. We're gonna jump on the Mexicans. We're gonna get them out of here. We're gonna put the so-called black people back in slavery, back on the farmland to pick our crop. That's what's gonna happen. Trump, woohoo! And they made themselves drunk on it. And like the precept said, the cup got passed to them, so it's like a moon on reverse. That's not happening for them. That's not being materialized. I'm looking at Esau like, you really thought Jake's about to go back into slavery? Like, really? They showed their fools right there. So that is not taking place. Now they're starting to see like policies ain't gonna make that happen. The only way you're gonna get us to go back to slavery, hop on to slavery, and make you do what you want to say do, it's gonna be war. You're gonna have to fight. And I noticed these Edomites, they'll talk that noise. Oh, I got all these guns and I could do this and I could hit that like that, but they really don't want to fight, man. They really don't want to fight, bang with Jake like that. They don't want to fight other countries. They don't want to fight with Russia. They don't want to fight with China. They don't want to fight with us over here in Babylon the Great. Like, they just want us to do it. Just do it because I said do it, because I'm an Edomite and I'm in position. Like, please go into slavery. And we all looking like, if we ain't doing that shit, we'll come there to talk about Esau like we stayed up like in a fight. It's like, Esau, come on with it, Esau. Like, Eve was talking that noise to Esau like, I'll smack the coins out of you, Becky. You know what I'm saying?
That reminds me of bullies just being in elementary school. They be big and dumb and shit, but really weak as hell and shit. And you do this and do that, but then once somebody stand up and say, hell nah, they don't want to. They bag down. They don't want to do it. And that's what happened with American Babylon the Great.
They lost their bravado.
Mm-hmm. They looking at their bully like, nah, nigga, if I stand up next to you, you ain't gonna do nothing. All you gonna do is tell me what to do, and I ain't doing it.
Exactly. You got the bang. Like, I'm gonna give you some lumps. You got the tangle, man. And I know that these new age bullies don't want to fight. They want to ball out on what their forefather did, because he fought. the bloody man. Like their grandpa really got out the shotgun and got the blasting. They done lived deliciously up there. They didn't eat. All these little flip-flop wearing Edomites. They don't want to shoot nothing, man. They just want you to go do it just because of off the rip, just off the, the prestige of the shit. We all look like it's a new era. I told Edomite that in my child, like, it's a new era, homie. We're not doing it no more. He talking about when the Edomite get back and start hanging. I'm like, not in this era, we don't.
Yeah, bullies back in the day, like them back in the day, like nobody stood up for themselves. Now people are standing up. People are like, hell no, not no more.
The weak saying they're strong.
Just thinking that. Yep.
It's their prophecy coming to play. Don't play this one right here, because it's going into their military. Because I'm hearing, like, at my job, there's certain people, they got a family in the military, and they all calling trying to get out the military. They're trying to get disarmed and discharged, but they say they don't want to fight for Babylon to break. So this is Jeremiah 51:30. It says, the mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They've remained in their holes. Their might has failed. They became as women. They have burnt their dwelling places. Their bars are broken. So that right there, that's a whole lot there. Precept right there. Let's break it down. It said the mighty men of Babylon. So your killers, people that like used to love to shed blood, like back in the 60s and 70s for the military, they don't have those no more. Now they got people that want to go for college, get the benefits, GI Bill, veteran benefits. You got those type of people in the military right now. You ain't got a bunch of hardcore killers no more.
Challengers.
Yeah, they want challenge Hellcats. Yeah, I started the military to get a Hellcat. I decided to go bang on, Mr. Muyaki. I just wanted a Hellcat and get a chick and marry and get tax off of my stuff. VA benefits. And then they say the remainder they hoes. A lot of them is going, I heard they're going AWOL. They're not reporting to their posts. People that's over there is trying to come up with scenarios to be militarily unfit. It said they might have failed. So they're showing Esau all his might done failed. What he used to put his stock in. I heard they military done fell behind. I heard other countries got better tanks, better drones, better aircraft. They just got better stuff. They've been surpassed. And this place done got stagnant. And they said they became as women. That's because all that alphabet you don't put out there, all that soft stuff you put out there, now it's going against you. You put it out there to mess up Jake, and make Jake effeminate. And now it bled over to your men. You look at most Edomite men, they're very, very feminine, man. They wear their little Abercrombie Finch, little flip-flops.
They've been living in too much comfort, man. Because it's an old saying that said, good times make soft men.
Yeah.
And hard times make strong men. And like they've been living in comfort and good. Esau been living in his blessing, and now they're wicked soft. They over wearing flip-flops and collar shirts popped up and shit, man, with their little Birkenstocks and shit.
God. Sweater tied around.
Okay.
Little beach boy, frat boy mentality. And now, Babylon Break needs their mighty men back. And now they're looking at where my mighty men at. They up here wearing fingernail polish, got wigs on. Like the scripture said, they become as women. They real soft. It's all about sensitivity. They'll cry if you hit them. You know what I'm saying? They just got a bunch of participation trophies. Can't do push-ups like that. I think they done took the military standard down. I think you're talking about, like the standard done went down just to get people in there because they can't do it the way they used to do it.
By the fact that the exercise that they brought down, it actually placates the women.
See what I'm saying? So they become as women. So they tied it up. The standard is now the woman, not the man. So now the most people in your military are they're like they got the women's standard.
For example, I think they're supposed to be the standard is maybe 20 pull-ups or something like that, and they dropped it down to half of that, and women only got to do 5 pull-ups. So it's some weird stuff like that. Some stuff that high school can do right now, really middle school.
Yeah, you make your military like women. You make the standard like women. So now the dudes are weaker. And you at the point now where you got all these countries mad at you. Everybody bubbling up against you. You've been greatly despised. And you need your mighty men now. The mighty men now are in Yasharala. We shunned off that little feminine stuff. Let me get out of here, Esau, with that stuff. So that's why they all like, Jake, I need you. I need you to save our country, Jake. I need you to get out there and fight for us, man. Because I'm looking at my son and he can't do it. He coked out. He on fentanyl.
They trying to bring back. Y'all ever heard the history of the Buffalo Soldiers?
Yeah, they need that.
They
need
that back.
Yeah, they need that. They like, Jake, we need you, man, because mine ain't getting it done no more. he ain't got it. You know, we just gonna have him in the office somewhere. We need you to get out there and fight in the field. Go ahead,
And that's when that draft's gonna come in, because they ain't gonna have the numbers.
we waiting on that too. But they've been talking about that for a minute, making legislation. I'm waiting on that draft to get implemented. And I think that's gonna happen when the war really kick up. When Russia jump on NATO, I think that's when that draft gonna kick in. And not decide to jump and like really get it going in Gaza, like that little area, the war gonna kick in. And when China jump on Taiwan, yeah, draft coming.
You know, like in Ukraine right now, they're like picking up able-bodied men like off the street in minivans. They'll just pull up on them and just take them and then send them to the front lines. That's what Zelensky's doing.
And that's a meat shield. So that's just like you just like basically got him in a meat grinder. That's it, you know. And that's just like for optics. He trying to act like he's still in the fight, but really, hey, they're done, man. You know, Russia done grinded on them. They needed, if they were smart, they just come out and say, you know what, we lost Ukraine. Like if Zelensky cared about his people, he should wave the white flag. Like fuck it, man, we Russian now.
I mean, they're the same people.
Exactly. You can give up, but see, that's their pride. The reason he don't want to do it is because America, like, man, we'll back you up. We got this, but then even Trump starts like, man, it's a lost cause, man. We losing. I'm losing. You making me look bad. That's why he's fighting on TV. He's like, hey, man, you supposed to like a little puppy. You supposed to agree what we say because we looking bad. I told my people I could end this war day one. You making it where it's still extended. You making me look bad. You know what I'm saying? You looking bad. Your country already done. That's how you say, they pulling men off the street. That means you really finished when that happened. You ain't got military people like that no more. You need to quit. Say you quit so we can quit giving you stuff so I can move on because Trump ready to go in Gaza. You know, now promised him land. He looking to make that Trump land in hotels. So he ready to move to the next phase. But he getting held up. And that to me, that's all strategy. That shows Vladimir Putin a chess player. And that's the Lord doing that with Vladimir Putin because he's using him as a guard to these other nations to destabilize Babylon the Great. So that because Ukraine is a proxy. They was using Ukraine as a proxy war, and Russia has reversed that. And now Babylon the Great is losing bad. It's like it's bleeding out. It's like a wound. And she's just bleeding out. You know, then he looking at the cartels, like I gotta fight with the cartels. He's trying to get the Panama Canal so he can get the money back right. And the only way he's gonna get that is he's saying now I gotta get it by war. And Rock said he ain't gonna get that by war. Like that's gonna be a battle. The cartel is not gonna be easy, like Babylon the Great thinks.
You gotta realize, like a lot of them cartel members, they veterans too.
They're in the military. They're in the military. The United States military.
Yeah.
So that's not gonna be easy. Plus, they know the inner workings of your country, so that's not gonna be an easy task if they think. So hold up, you got it. So like they got too many battles at one time. So you know they're gonna lose war everywhere. So you're gonna go against the cartels. You gotta fight with the bear in Russia. You gotta help Netanyahu, the Ish people, fight over there in the Middle East, what they so-called Middle East, Northern Africa.
You're going against Canada as well too.
Yep. And then your allies. Like Canada's like, man, y'all some dumbass, man. Y'all shouldn't have put him in there. So Canada's mad. Mexico was mad. So, you know, with them being mad, they might just tell Russia might get a deal. You know, man, Putin's smart. The way he moved. He might, hey, I cut a deal. Let me come in through the back door. So your front door is open. Your back door is open. That's why I go in that scripture I brought out. I said your bars are broken. So America got open borders right now. You from the north and the south, you can get hit.
Even if you ain't using the border, you know how the cartel got a way to get to the United States without the border.
Exactly. They can strike a deal. Oh, you want to attack us now? As I said, they go back what I said earlier. We got inner workings in your place. I let China, I let Russia right in through the tunnels.
Yeah.
Africans.
Right in through the tunnels. Yeah. Africa ain't liking Babylon the Great. They're getting involved through Russia and China. Russia and China doing industry in Africa. The African leaders, they hold they nuts right now. They got to do it. What's that? Burkina Faso. I can't pronounce his name, y'all try, but check him out, man. He rolling all them Hamites up. They all like, hey, man, we about to smash on America. America this. He said, we don't want no more aid from America. You get aid from Russia. You get it from China. I don't need your aid anymore. That's why Trump cut the U.S. aid off. He did that to save face. People don't want your aid. So he just pocketing that money, him and Elon, like, shit, he's going to pocket it then. And it just make everything bad for Babylon the Great. Then you got Edomites here that's mad. Like, I thought you was going to deliver, dude. I thought Jake would be in slavery by now. I look like that whole war. I think he just enacted the Alien Enemies Act to try to, ramp it up because they don't slow down.
It was on Friday.
Friday. So he ain't acted that Friday because he's trying to ramp it back up because it don't slow down, man. I look up, I still see a whole bunch of Northern tribe. So I'm like, that was a bunch of hoopla. So he trying to get that going. Jake, he's still thriving, still here. And Mega looking like a bunch of losers, man. You know what I'm saying? I look at them at work and I be clowning them right now. I love clowning Mega right now. Cause I'm like, y'all some dumbass. I'm like, do you feel like a dumbass? You should feel like a dumbass. He's gonna get it going. He's gonna, they in there. He fist to. They always say he fist to do this. He fist to do that. I be like, it look like he fisting to fail. He fisting to get knocked off. Y'all lose.
So this is Matthew 24:7 in red letter. So it's Yahweh Shai. For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. The continuation of verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrows.
Yeah, so it said nation versus nation. That's going to happen soon. I know the racial tension is boiling over in Babylon the Great. And it said kingdom versus kingdom. That's like World War III, gonna pop World War III off. So we're at that point where all that stuff is taking place. And like every day, like at the point now, every day you look up, it's a rumor of a war. There's so many going on. All you gotta do is turn on your YouTube. Some country saying this, America saying that. America done bombed this. I heard they bombed in Yemen, the Houthis. They're supposed to be bombing them out, and they just playing with them. I think them dudes doing guerrilla warfare. Every time Robert Great bomb on Yemen, it's like they never get rid of the Houthis. So I'm like, they must just go to the mountains and say, come back out and take over some boats and ships. Like you got pirates right now. They taking over cargo ships. It's like, man, it's getting to that Mad Max era. The only thing holding together is that little fragile dollar that's about to collapse. That's why now he's like, oh, shoot, we got to go to crypto. This dollar about to go because ain't nobody listening to me no more. Everybody going to war. Airstrikes ain't working. I told boy at my job, he thought that the Houthis was done. I look up like, man, they still striking on them. Houthis ain't doing nothing. So I don't think the airstrikes doing nothing, man. I think they just bombing to scare. It's like going outside to shoot. Blah, 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 blah.
They're just bombing kids.
And they just coming out like, shit, I don't care about you shooting. Still here. I'm about to come take another cargo ship. So at this point, man, hey, they got to like all hands on deck. Like Babylon Great got to quit with the threats and really go to war. Like I gotta really go out. Like I said, we might wake up one day, somebody ate a nuke. But they gotta do something to put the fear out. Because ain't no fear right now. Like nobody's afraid of Babylon the Great right now. I know there's nobody. Even small countries ain't afraid.
Real quick, this is gonna be that precept that they're gonna back up the wall, right? Because he read the nation against nation. So this is Isaiah chapter 19, and we'll read start at verse 1 because it said the burden of Egypt, right? And real quick, let me get the definition of burden. And really, it's a simple definition. It says a load, typically a heavy one. All right. So basically, the burden of Egypt meaning that they're gonna have a lot of things to deal with. All right. And it says, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud. And it says, and it shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved out of his presence. Okay. At one point, a lot of people, a lot of countries actually idolize America. Okay. And so now those idols is being moved out of his presence. And it says, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. In verse 2, and it says, now except the Egyptian against the Egyptian, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. All right. And the whole point is that America is being burdened with all the wrongdoing that they have done around the whole world. Now it's coming back around on them. Oh, that's just a quick precept that's back up.
And in that precept, you said Egyptian versus Egyptian. That goes into Mega about to start. Mega's implode right now. Them Edomites, they're all about to fight each other. They are very, very divided right now. Like Jake, chilling, we all whatever. But if you go to if you look at these town hall meetings, like Edomites about to tear each other heads off.
Yeah.
They get ready to fight. They police. Yeah. They're like, I fought for this country for freedom of speech, and I got the right to say this and that. And they drag him out of here, get him out of here.
Yeah, some of them don't like Elon.
Yeah, because he's an unelected official.
Yep.
And they because he's like, but you look at it like Trump is a ball paid for president right in your face, like right in your face. Like anybody cannot tell me otherwise. I be like, man, shut up, your boss paid for a president, and they ain't gonna come back because it's in your face, man. And so now, with that being said, like Elon is using his little technology, his algorithms, and he's gutting their country, and they know he's gutting the country. They like, man, who hired this tech guy to do this? And then I noticed too another move. I'm gonna let you know we're about to go into a big a world war. When Trump used talk about Teslas. And he used a Tesla from the White House. Did y'all know that Hitler did the same thing with Porsche? Like somebody on TikTok was showing that same thing and it parallels it. And I was like, wow, right there, it's like everything recycled. Porsche blew up off Adolf Hitler. Hitler blew up Porsche and he marketed before World War II. And so you look at Donald Trump, he's marketing Teslas because all the stock is dropping. Like people do not like Elon Musk. That dude is done. And like he should just shut his mouth. Like he thought because it's money, everybody would love him, but everything's reversed. So now that the stock is plunging, everything losing, Trump, his buddy, is trying to, prop it back up. So this dude in front of the White House with a Tesla, marketing his company, and it looks just like World War II, man. Adolf Hitler before it. I mean, somebody showed a picture on TikTok. Hey, Lord, when I do a lesson on that, y'all so I can see what I'm talking about. It looks just like it. So let's know we about to go into World War III real soon. And like he the dude that did the little Nazi salute.
Yeah,
So
he did.
Like everything is playing out the same way. So we about to go into that major World War III in a minute. Go ahead, Doc.
Trump's German. Trump's
Yep, because his pops German. Show right on that. And he's doing the same thing. That's why they're bringing all that spirit back. And the American idiots like, hey man, we don't need that. Nobody asked for that. We just asked you to bring down the price. Do what you said you're gonna do. Then you bring in Elon, and he coming in with all this little Tesla. He talking about he finding fraud, but we ain't getting no money. You know what I'm saying? Well, where the money at? So the Edomites like, man, this ain't what we asked for. And that now because of that, and that just been done, no changes. They about to tear each other's heads off. They're gonna fight against their police. They say this is against the Constitution. The rebels, they all about the Constitution. Constitution over my dead body. They say that all the time. They in there getting drugged out by the police. They acting a fool in their town halls. I'm like, God dang, like we ain't doing that. We don't give a damn. So this place is really collapsing.
Hey, that town hall was full of Edomite. I was like, damn, ain't no thanks to that.
They get drugged out by their own people. They're like, hey, they did it to themselves, man. They didn't vote for Elon, but they was talking about Barack Obama was a puppet. He was bought paid for. Now you got Donald Trump, and he ain't even hiding it. Like, here go my beneficiary right here. I got to do what he say do. And they hate it because a Jake like me, I'm at work talking shit to him. I'm like, man, shut up your bought paid for president. What's your old 34-time fella president? Hey, didn't he collapse a casino? I'm like, man, you can't make money on casino. You a bad businessman. I think you put your faith in that. That's my time. Like, man, we gonna get this little dude here, man. They be turning red, man. I love it now. And like, I faked him out. I told them during this whole run, I was a Trump supporter. As soon as he got in, he doing all that bad stuff. Now I be clowning him. You know what I'm saying? I tell them niggas they couldn't do that Trump stuff, but I just throw it back in their face, like, man. That dude fell the casino. I like that way he fell the casino. That's your country, homie. Get ready. Get ready for it. They ain't got nothing to say. I like take it on my nerves. I like it. Now they quit coming to me. I don't want to hear their issues. They all get divorces. Their family all messed up. They broke and poor. They bought houses and Hellcats. They like, I can't afford it. That's why this economy is hurting them the worst. Because they living beyond their means.
Yeah.
Because they thought they was rich.
They got that C-19 money. Where they printing all that money out.
God.
They got used to that. That was just an illusion.
They done bought Hellcats. They got big houses. They can't afford it no more. So like this economy, like it's doing bad, it's hurting them. Like us, we didn't do that. Like it's hurting us, but not bad like that though. We making adjustments. Esau can't. He just bought this F-150. He got paid $700 a month. His house cost him $1,200 a month. So any little income in the economy, he ain't work. Then at the job, like no more overtime. They like, I can't take you. My wife about to leave me. I be like, good. Then some of their wives work up there. She be hee-hee-ha-ha, the dreadhead come up. I be like, yeah, your wife cheating on you, homie. You know what I'm saying? This is a dog. Just like she's gone, homie. Yeah, so that I know that they're going to be the ones to fall out first. They're going to start the war, civil unrest, and at the same time, you got World War III about to pop off because other countries feeling the same way about them. And
Yeah, World War III about to pop off. This is Revelation 11 and 14. And it says, the second woe has passed, and behold, the third woe coming quickly. And that just lets you know that the third woe is coming. In World War III, the Lord is gathering the nations. Everybody is hating the whore. The beast is hating the whore. The Lord is drawing out all the guards because of the small nations and shit. The Lord said He'll put hooks in their jaws, and we're seeing that, man. We're seeing that prophecy of the Lord gathering the nations.
I got one to back you up on that too. I like you brought that out. It's gonna come right with it. It's Joel 3 and 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty man, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Verse 10. Beat your plowshares and the swords, and your pruning hooks and the spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. And that's why we got all this war right now, because the weak is saying, I'm strong. I can beat Babylon the Great America. We can get them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're going to team up with this country. We're going to team up with that country. Hey, we can get them. Russia don't like Babylon the Great, the war no more. Even the EU, European Union, NATO, don't like the war no more. China don't like the war no more. China like, hey, I'm big dog now, man. I got technology, my money right. I got the most people, the biggest infantry.
Shit, the UK, them European countries don't like this place no more.
God, the EU, European Union, they like, man, I ain't dealing with you no more, man. I done showed you how to ducky. Now you feeling yourself. Now, hey, we about to bang on you. So America, Babylon Great has been isolated. Canada don't like you. Mexico don't like you. All they got right now is the only homie is what? Israel, the Israelis. That's their only homie left. Because I believe the spirit Japan gonna turn on Babylon the Great. Japan getting their stuff together. They like, man, I ain't doing this for you. You bombed on me, homie. You think I forgot? You think I forgot about that? And they gonna put on their little samurai gear. They got all kinds of they do both samurai stuff. Showing Jacob's a samurai, Yazuki and stuff, man. They getting ready to bring a sword to Babylon the Great. They try to hang their hat on Japan. I'm like, bro, I wouldn't hang my hat on that.
Japan been wanting to get rid of us. They just didn't have a better option. But as the options is changing up, they gonna eventually be like, yeah, it's time for y'all to kick rocks. I got one. This is Isaiah. Hold on for a second. I'm sorry. Isaiah 13 and 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Everybody's stirring up against America, and Trump thought that his saving grace was the fact that he had Elon standing there, but nobody ain't worried about Elon. Trump thought that the fact that he had a billionaire standing there, people was going to think that he was powerful because he got money behind him. Yeah. But that shit, the money that Elon got, that shit is fucking just on the computer. That shit is just assets. That's why he down like 22 billion. Because motherfuckers ain't fucking with Tesla like that no more.
I think Europe kicked Tesla out. No more production in Europe.
In Canada put like 100% tariff. So that $100,000 truck, that shit gonna be $200,000.
That shit, they're not even good.
You can back up on that money. Money, like the sword is more mighty than the money. Like the money comes after what you did with the sword. I think Esau forgot that fact. He thinking that the money is the sword. Nobody give a fuck about $100,000. If I got a gun, I'll just take your shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I got the sword. So it said he saw that his wisdom is so depleted and gone that he forgot how he got the money. He got the money based on the sword. Now you put the sword down, like what I said, he trying to use his money as a sword, and that shit that ain't offended nobody. I ain't never about no money. I'm over here loading up my AR. What you talking about? You talking about throwing some money out? I'm gonna throw out some hot lead, and I'm gonna take your money.
That pretty much proved that that Esau Edom is lacking wisdom in anything.
God, major.
That's his pride though. He didn't forget, what got him to the league. He didn't got in the league and think he a 3-point shooter now, motherfucker.
Yeah.
Better get down there in the paint and get the banging, motherfucker. You ain't motherfucking ass out here at the 3-point line.
Yeah, this is just to back it up. This is Proverbs 11 and 4 when it says, "Riches profit not in the damn wrath." That's what we headed to, the damn wrath. All right, and then it said, but the righteousness is delivered from death. And so that right there tells you that Esau Edom is not a righteous individual. So he got to get destroyed by the Lord Yahweh. So his money ain't gonna mean shit. Like I said,
Yeah, you make a point too, like how I care about no money. He thought it got the fact that he can like go to poor people and manipulate them with money. And he been doing it for so long that he thought that's the status quo. He not knowing there's more powerful entities than we fuck about money. We care about land. We care about, take care of our people. Your house child, you can't give your house child some money and strike a deal with him. But for y'all Shara, that's not gonna work. That's what Esau gotta realize. Like, you better come back with your sword, homie, because we about to fight. You better lace them up. Like, ain't no more negotiating. Ain't no more, I'll throw some money because I don't want to fight. No, man, we lacing them up. We about to fight. Straight up.
Only thing they're gonna pay his back is his blood. That's it.
Exactly.
You don't need. That's all we need is blood.
But they tell the boxer better let them hands go. Esau want to let that money go, print money, throw money at the problem. We passed that. Now it's like you gotta let them hands go. The sword gotta fly. It's wartime now. So now you about to see what Esau Edom, Babylon Great is all about. And they know, we all know they weak right now, man. The sword is all rusted up and broken up because they ain't using it so long. What they say, use it or lose it? Yeah, this devil ain't used that sword in so long that now you got to pick it up and it ain't got that power it used to have no more. And Jake, we've been over here fighting the whole time, because we ain't had the luxury to be in comfort and chill on out. We don't have to do push-ups, pull-ups, fight. We've been in the trenches the whole time, so we over here, we ready for war. Esau's not ready for war. He just been running his mouth all day, eating grapes and spending money and getting fat. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, a good example of what you just said is the farm crisis in Nebraska, Kansas, and Iowa. All of the black farmers, they thriving now because, they was used to having a struggle because they wasn't given that crutch to lean on like them white farmers. Now that Trump has snatched that away, they crying and complaining. But the black farmers like, shit, this business as usual.
Exactly. That's thrive. Because if the white farmers fall down, guess who got next? And that goes to what you put out earlier. The kingdom is getting transferred. And like it's going to what we said, because we have to scrap the fight. We're built for this. Esau not. This whole shit has been fabricated. Like I said, he been propped up by a system. The system is crumbling. So without the system, you got to see what he made of. And when you look at him, he's really weak. Jake would have to get out there and really, do his work, boom, boom, bust and rustle. So this is not affecting us at all, man. That's it. And then it goes to what I said earlier with Mega. That's why Mega mad. The stuff that they did with Donald Trump, it's affecting them. They need a system. We don't. The system been hurting us. System been oppressing us. So with the system starting to break, you starting to really see the power of Jake rise. And that's scary to Esau. Esau like, oh no. And Esau looking like, so what happens if they really get the power? Which we gonna get it? And we ever let them know, us, the brothers on how we like, we're gonna bust you upside the head. And that's very scary to Esau. Like, you ain't gonna be nice. I like nice niggas. I like gentle niggas. I don't like, that's why we know, hey, Trump is gonna condemn this Hebrew Israelite awakening. He gonna be like Nero, he's like to get at it. But they're scared the Edomites, man. Like the Edomite right to throw by, he's scared. You know what I'm saying? Great first. You know what I'm saying? You look like, what the hell? So they're scared. So they're like, man, we can't, Trump, you gotta do something. And get Elon out the way. Elon's not helping. Get him out, he in the way. He making stuff worse. You know what I'm saying? Get Elon, man, throw him in the trash can. And Trump, I can't throw him in the trash can. He gave me about $500 million. He's the reason I'm up. Because I think they say Trump was a fake billionaire. He's like a billion off of credit. You know what I'm saying? So he needs that Elon tickets and trinkets. So they just got a failed presidency right now. And I love it because it's like exposing Esau Edom for what he truly is. Like that priest I brought up earlier. He's been stripped naked. So all this stuff, Eve, everybody's the cry like the white man is this. The white man is that. Now, hey, Jake, we get the clown. So I be at work clowning Edomites, man. And it's so easy. The Sambos is clowning Esau. I'm like, damn, the cool Sambos is clowning you now? So it's like it's the juice is coming this way.
That's that word naked it goes into. It goes into shame. Get that shame put back up.
They've been stripped bad, man. Go ahead,
I got a precept here. This is Obadiah 1:1. The vision of Obadiah. Thus says the Lord God. Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai. Concerning Edom, we have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle.
See that? Let us rise up against her in battle. That's happening right now. Yeah, see, that's happening right now in this day and age, man. She's the Lord's rising up against her in battle. That's why we cheering. We loving this. You know what I'm saying? Now you got all these little dudes. I love America. America, this and that. Like that juice is fading away, man. Because there's too much division right now. Now I know if you look at the mega, they all fighting each other. It's your fault. You didn't do this, and boom, don't forget you, Timmy. I'm looking for them to start invading one another for a lack of bread, tribulation, because they didn't prepare for this. They're not prepared for this. They're not trained for this. Jake is, man. We've been dealing with hard times. We like shit. Like I said, we looking at Esau like this business as usual. What you mean? This ain't looking at ain't a bad outlook for us. And then us in the truth, we got next. So this is good news to us. That's why I'm looking on my little timeline. I see little reports about Bama the Great going to war, talking noise to somebody. I get excited, like, yeah. I'm just waiting on Japan to turn against them.
Close, man.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
It's kind of like they're feeling toward the end of school year.
Yeah,
I can't wait till
right,
it comes.
right.
I can't wait till it comes.
God.
I got a point. Like you said, Edomites aren't used to struggle, so they're gonna go to the easiest option, which is the sword,
God.
and they're gonna invade one another.
And the easiest target, which is each other.
Yeah.
They don't want to attack Jake. They're gonna attack little Timmy, little Earl,
or the elderly.
Yeah, they attack them first. You know what I'm saying? You on this ride lawnmower. I'm about to take that and pawn that. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be them. And like some of them, they the number one preppers. So some of you guys know he done prep. Hey, we're gonna go to Timmy's and take all this beef jerky. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to deal with them YNs. They might put a switch on. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go get Timmy. But they can just come in, they're gonna use their own text on each other. They will come in, hi, for a little bit of food, I just need a little food, Timmy, yeah, that's America. And then they're gonna stab each other in the back. And after that, they're gonna be turning each other head off. And then it's gonna spill over to trying to attack Jake. They're like, why are we fighting each other? Let's go get Jake. He over there chilling. You know what I'm saying? At that time, their numbers gonna be even less, lower. I said, really? Esau, man, he's in a lose-lose situation right now. Like everywhere you look at it, it's an L for them. Everywhere you look at it. And I know that's probably very, very detrimental to their psyche right now. I bet Edomites can't sleep good right now. They're like, what the heck? Like, we can't do this. We can't do that. We used to do this. That ain't working no more. That ain't working no more. Shit, Keisha over there doing good. You got Tyrone, little 4-7. They got switches and guns right now. I can't get them like I used to. Then if we lose, guns go hand to hand. He gonna give me one of them. You know what I'm saying? And it's an L for me. Where it go?
Hey, one of the biggest losses Esau got coming in the near future, though, is Trump attacking his cartels. They're gonna end up sending hotshots through America with the fentanyl and all that, and motherfucking all them Edomites that's on drugs and shit. That's them functional addicts that's still going to work. They gonna start just dropping.
That's gonna work to
the economy.
Yeah. Military, right? Their numbers are already low.
People in politicians, because they love coke.
Yeah, they gonna be all dropping when they send them hot shots through.
They're gonna be devastated. Esau can't take no more losses. They already low on numbers. So if that happens, man, like you said, that's gonna be very devastating.
Yeah, that's gonna hit a lot of people that they still got us, the backbone of them being in charge. And like he was just saying, that shit is gonna hit from the motherfuckers hanging out in front of Walmart all the way up to Congress. All them motherfuckers is all hitting lines in the background.
And some of their hitters too, like some of their dudes that like to kill and shoot. He like to snort some powder too. So they're gonna lose some money. The little few mighty men they got left, they're gonna lose a lot just on that. And I'm like, that's because you picking on, the cartels. That's your little homie. They sell drugs for you.
All right, I got you. Y'all said that I got to bring this out. This is Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 11. Verse 11 and 12. And it said, make bright the arrow, gather the shield. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the king of the Medes for his devices against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord the vengeance of his temple, set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon, make the watch strong, set up the watchmen, prepare the ambush, for the Lord has both devised and done that which he spake against the inhabitants of Babylon. That right there, hey, you just broke it down right there, man. How all the cartel members got to do with just add them extra doses to them fentanyl. Hey, that's that ambush toward the inhabitants of Babylon right there.
Like how Japan is still pissed because they didn't get bombed. Shit, they had the opium wars with China. Them motherfuckers can't wait to send hot shots. Yeah, y'all remember this, right? Y'all got us all fucked up. You know, we about to have y'all fucked up.
That'll bring down the numbers like that.
I forgot about China doing that. You got China cartels, other tribes doing it.
Yeah.
Like, that'd be devastating. So,
That's where the cartels is holding their shit. They get all of the raw materials from China. They just mix the shit up in Mexico.
that's the nation gathering up against Babylon.
Their war been going on. Esau just been covering it up. They've been losing, 80 to 100,000 people every year for the last 20 years. For a body count of China way up. They done killed over 1 million people in America. But Esau are too busy trying to hide the fact that they're a bunch of drug addicts. You don't hear about the shit. But China way up on the body count, for sure.
They got more than infantry. They require the whole military. They got active members, period.
No, they got 3 times our entire population just in their military. They got like a 1 billion man military. That's 3 times our population.
And see, if you got that type of thing, you can hand out to other countries, your allies. 2 allies. Like these troops are 30,000 here, 40,000 here. You can divide it up. Like, boom. So having China as an ally in war, that goes to a benefit. Babylon Great can't do that. Babylon Great, I might be hurt if I give you 10,000 troops. I barely got troops. That hurt me right there in my pocket. China can do that and they ain't even touching their stuff. Like, man, this 10,000, man. Hey, screw another 10,000 just because, I like the way you did it. And that right there shows that, Babylon Great, like the scripture say, Moab is the Lord's wash spot. Moab gonna wash this place up.
North Korea did that in Ukraine.
Y'all cooked. Straight up, y'all cooked, man.
North Korea sent like 10,000 people to Ukraine. So, if North Korea, the motherfuckers probably was really just Chinese people.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, the motherfuckers probably wasn't North Korean. They was probably really just Chinese people they sent over there. They just say they North Korean, so, China can stay out of it.
Keep faith.
Yeah.
Save face. Babylon Great company, man. They do a lot of propaganda. So Esau won't feel so bad. They like say they report everything truthfully. A lot of Edomites put their gun in their mouth and just go ahead and blow their tops off. So Babylon Great has to put propaganda, kind of like a pat on the back. Like, you all right, we got it, we gonna make it, we gonna get through it, sonny.
They down about 20 points today. Good job, guys.
Yeah, it's okay. Shit, now about 40, huh? I think it's over with. Hey, 20, you kind of come back. I think they down like 40 or 50. Man. They like, man, it's all right, man. We all right. They're not in the good mood as a whole, as a race, as a nation. Esau's not really, they're not really there. They're quiet now. I'm just waiting on them to start, unaliving each other. That's what we're waiting on. And it's gonna come, man. Especially like I said, it's already so long you can hold back that bad press. Some of that's gonna leak through. We got TikTok and stuff, so the truth gonna come out. And Esau gonna look like, dang, man, we losing. Because right now they hold on to hope that they can win. Their hope was in Trump, and that's losing. So they last little bit of hope is about gone. It's evaporating. They hope was in Donald Trump. And Donald Trump's up there just flopping like a fish right now. Like, he just loses everywhere he go. All this he's trying to say, like, he running out of moves. I know there's only so much he can say and vote, try to say I'm doing this and that, and after a while, man, even his own people look like, man, no, you not. No, you not, man. You done played us. We've been conned. Don the con. And then once that's down, they last the hope. After that, they're just gonna tear each other's heads off. At that point. So at that point, we gotta be circumspect and just watch out. Let Esau, mess themselves up. Like what they call that, let that white on white crime happen. And stay out of it, Jay. Ain't got nothing to do with us, man. To stay out the way, let them fight each other. Cause that's they want us to get out the streets and do martial law. That's why they're gonna release that Derek Chauvin dude. And then they seen the Jay that wasn't gonna work. Now they pulling that move back, and what they realize is it's gonna be your people out in the streets doing insurrection. You know, and that's gonna be more bad optics on Esau. Then it's gonna be the more fuel for me to clown them at work. Like let your aunt, your uncle out there in the streets acting a fool.
They like the summer when all of them summer meetings start, and Trump got to go with all them other world leaders. They're gonna have to do something to distract America from the fact that they're gonna clown Trump when he show up with all of them leaders.
Diddy cases.
Yeah.
They're gonna break out the Diddy cases.
Yeah.
The trial starts in May.
You see, yeah, they getting ready.
Coming out with that Jaguar rights, they gonna milk the mess out of Diddy.
Yeah.
Like you said, that's gonna give them comfort too. I know they love talking about Diddy. I be looking like, don't give a damn. They been doing that since the 90s. That's old news. Like, you saw. Close the game. Like, Diddy been doing that. They show how dumb they is. They'll come to me talking about, oh, you see what happened with Diddy? Diddy this, Diddy that. So that's something they'll use to soothe them over and use as a distraction. They be caught up in that shit too. They talk about the Diddy stuff. And I believe that's they'll use to cover it up. Because his trial starts in May.
Yeah, they getting ready.
Yeah, it ain't looking good. He saw these a pat on the back right about now. They lose big time.
I don't see Trump going to the G20. Because you know, homeboy, he pushed out the way. Can't wait to see Trump now. I'm tired. He done seen that shit for the last 8 years and shit.
They probably gonna be looking over him. He gonna be sitting to death.
Oh, they was already doing him like that the first time around. Especially the woman from Germany. She was mad dogging that motherfucker. Sign the motherfucker.
He might not show up, man.
He ain't gonna show up.
I say we got an emergency over here. You know what I'm saying? It might be might be acting for it. So you know, anybody can't handle the heat. It might be a hot summer. You know, they're already hot, turning red. They might start fighting each other like, man, it's your fault, man. You voted for Donald Trump. Motherfucker, I voted for Kamala Harris. You know what I'm saying? They'll be having it's almost like Crips and Bloods. You know, and I know Esau is heavily into politics. Like they put everything on politics. They come you a Republican or a Democrat. I'm like, motherfucker, neither. They all criminals. You know, but Esau's on that. So if an Edomite is like a liberal, and this is a conservative, they will fight. They will fight over that. Because they're gonna start finger pointing like it's your fault. And now the liberals got all the juice. They like, you voted for that goddamn orange communist down there, con man. You did that. You ain't black. Your racism destroyed us. You know, that's what they're gonna say. They're gonna finger point. You know, I think, matter of fact, I think Edomite shot another Edomite pastor. He was talking about anti-trans. I think dude was a transformer, and he shot dude. So it's already happened right there on the block. You know, and look at Esau. He's trying to be on the block, do what we do, and the Lord unallowed. Like, you ain't no Jake. Get your butt back in the church house. What you doing on the block? Now look at you. A little softy Edomite with a dress and a wig.
Oh, no. He just pulled the gun out on him.
You just put a gun on him?
Pulled out the gun.
Okay. I thought he had a loud. Okay. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
I saw that video.
Transformer came at him. And look, he said, what you doing on the block? You usually preaching in the church. So that shows that's the influence of Jake really hitting this place. Now they want to be like us. They're like, man, I need you to save us. Because all their enemies is bubbling up, man. All of them. Even their own kind. Russians are Edomites. The EU, European Union, them is Edomites. Then you got Moab that's mad. And then you know it's bad when Hamites want to fight you. When Hamites want to fight you, you lost all your power. They used to be the number one cheerleaders for Edomites was Hamites. Now they're like, no, we don't play that. Actually, put go up your ass. You know, so they ready to bang against Esau. And I'm like, oh man, that's the weak saying I'm strong. So, and then like even here, you got civil war about to break out. And that's when martial law going to declare. And I'm looking at Elon Musk like, dude, you better hurry up and run that MOTB because you about to lose your little spot. You know, so I'm looking like, if you're going to be running MOTB, it's going to have to be somebody else. You know, and I watched a good movie on that too last night, Electric State. It's all about the MOTB. And then the enemy in that movie, he like Klaus Schwab. look just like a younger version of him. You know, Paradise is a good one. Watch that one too. Y'all try to go ahead.
But Elon is attacking the FDA because the FDA is what's holding up his MOTB getting approved. So he's trying to dismantle them. So they gonna be putting all kind of bullshit in motherfuckers. That shit ain't gonna be approved by nothing. But you know, because they did dismantle FDA. So Trump gonna be like, I approve it. Start installing it in on motherfuckers. That shit gonna have motherfuckers out here doing the robots for real. When they put that shit on your brain, that shit is just gonna be some bullshit that Elon and threw together. That shit ain't gonna really work.
He just the front man.
Yeah.
Joke. They said he just out there pretending.
Does the off-brand
said it's have a grievous soil when you take that shit.
Yeah.
Especially he.
A bunch of bullshit to fold together.
Yeah, they just threw some 2 batteries together, 2 watch batteries, talking about this shit, the MOTB. You wonder why your shit is locking up, pop locking. Getting exactly what you deserve.
Active in the system.
Yeah.
That's it. They gotta move quickly, man. Something they messing up. That's something World War III ain't gonna hit all the way just yet. They gotta get into TV popping. The dollar gotta collapse. You know, all the things gotta take place before all hell break loose. But you can see it's all happening. It's all happening at one time. So I'm noticing, like everything is collapsing at one time. That's what I look like. Ooh, Esau's gonna be bad, man, real bad. You know, and the good thing for us in this truth. That subscribe to the doctrine of Yahweh Shah. Hey, this is all good news for us, man. We've been tired of Esau. You gotta go. You're destroying the world. So this can't come soon enough for us. And I'm just looking at Esau like, you done delayed and made so many enemies. Everything coming up against you. Your own people, your own women, your allies, who used to be your allies. Like I said, your technology is now about to be coming up against you. I can see AI starting to be like, oh no, you ain't got it like that. I'm taking over. You know what I'm saying? Probably gonna lose that little thing they hanging their hat on. AI like, nah, I'm taking over from here. That's probably gonna really run the beast that's gonna be AI. Yeah, because Esau can't do it no more. They're like, you incompetent. You can't do it like that no more. You a threat. So we just looking for all the wars to pop out. And I'm really looking for civil unrest to really bubble up this summer, man. We're going into the summer. It looks like it's gonna be a hot summer too. And they're already battling it like it's gonna be Esau versus his government. And it starts at their town hall. The town hall is already popping, jumping. They're in there kicking and fighting the police. In a minute, and they're going to have to militarize the police. They're going to have to fight back against their own people. And it's going to be the megas. Like they did the January 6th insurrection, they're going to do that again, trying to get Trump out of office. Or going for Elon. They're going to have Elon in the office. Hey, they're going to have about 200,000 Edomites, storming that sucker trying to get him, man. Because, messed their lives up. And we're going to be sitting back with our popcorn, laughing at them. That's all good news for us, man.
But it's Isaiah chapter 47 and verse 1. We bring this out all the time. It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughters of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. And verse 2, it said, take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy lock, make bare the leg, uncover the thighs, pass over the river. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yet thy shame shall be seen, and I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. And in verse 4, it says, after our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts is his name, the Holy One of Israel.
Woo. That's why this place is collapsing, man. Babylon the Great, the first daughter of Babylon, virgin daughter. This is talking about America, not ancient Babylon, new Babylon. And it says sit in the dust. You know what I'm saying? They go into confusion. This place is confused right now. It's running like I told I watch a movie called Idiocracy. I'm like, it's running just like that movie right now. Just like it. Like these devils can't get a clue. They can't get right. And so because of that, your kingdom will collapse. And it's collapsed because our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shah, who the world even knows Jesus Christ, is bubbling up against this place. They're taking it down. Hey, and it's taking it down like, man, a methodical takedown too. It's like a slow boil. You know what I'm saying? Piece by piece, he's taking it down. And man, like it's a very good work. The way the Lord is doing this, man.
I got a piece of Mark 13:7, and and it's in red letters, so it's Yahushua. And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must need be, but the end shall not be yet.
It should not be yet. Why is that? Because the MOTV has not been made mandatory yet. So we're hearing rumors of war. He told us, be not troubled. Esau trouble, we not troubled. The end is not yet. So what we waiting on? We waiting on that dollar collapse. We waiting on the money to go digital. We waiting on the MOTV to be made mandatory. You know Esau he was going to pull that move. The Lord said he would.
I ain't know the word. Quite a few things we waiting on.
God, waiting on that. At the same time.
Whenever they declare martial law, the ditches among men.
God, waiting on that.
Yeah.
That could come as quick as this summer or sooner. Waiting on that.
That's why the scripture is so important, because when you read that Isaiah 33 and 6, it says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our tongue. This is why we're not out here panicking, why everybody else is panicking. Because we know what to look for. We know what to watch for. That's the scripture.
And we know why it's happening too. Yep. We know why this place is getting took down, man. That's like I say all the time, the inquisition of the Lord. You know, this place got blood on his hands. This place is dealt with, you know, all kinds of deceit, unrighteous dealings. So it got to be taken down, and it's got to be taken down through what? Through war. Esau not going to say, okay, I did bad. Here are y'all reparations. Here your land. Here you go. I'm going to back on up. Esau not going to do that, man. Esau going out kicking and screaming, and the Lord going to have to do it by war. The devil came in through war. He got to go out by war. So the Lord bringing war to Esau, because that's all he know. That's how Esau is really his language. Esau get down by war, man. He'll talk with a finesse game. When that don't work, it's plow, 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 you know, spill blood. So Esau get down. So now what Esau's mad about is now Jacob's starting to match Esau's energy. Like, okay, y'all, you want war? I'll bring you war. Oh, you want to spill blood? Let's spill some blood. Let's go. You know? Now Esau, because he ain't did it in so long, because what ain't the scripture say, when the spoiler ceased to spoil, then he shall be spoiled? Yeah, so Esau done ceased to spoil people, and now he about to be spoiled, because now he done forgot how to do this. He done forgot, what's that song? This is how we do it. Esau done forgot how to do it. And now Jake, like the Lord is starting to rile up that spirit in Jake. Like, okay, now we getting that warrior spirit. You know, now it's our time. We ain't gonna play nice no more. We not coming in our forefather spirit. You know, that civil rights movement. Nah, man, we ready to bust you up. Because you only one. So we coming in that war spirit. I'm gonna bring this out right here. This is Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name. So they said the Lord is a man of war. So he's starting up that warrior spirit and all of his nation, Yasharala, because that's what we're about to get ready to do. You know, and the 2/3 might not be in that spirit, but the whole elect, we in that spirit to get in the war, man. Like, we're not going to be shy from contact. Like, the Lord lifts up that standard and give us that spiritual power. We know what to do with it, man.
That's what we waiting on too. Right there, we waiting on that. Jeremiah, real quick, Jeremiah 51:20. Thou art my battle axes, weapons of war. For with thee I will break in pieces the nation, and with thee I will destroy kingdom. And with thee I will break in pieces the horses and his riders, and with thee I will break in pieces the chariot and his riders. Right? It says, with thee I will break in pieces men and women, and with thee I will break in pieces old and young, and with thee I will break in pieces the young man and the maid. And I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock, and with thee I will break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen, and with thee I will break in pieces the captains and rulers.
So right there, like I said, you brought that at the perfect time, man. We the battle axe for the Lord, man. Which means a battle axe, you don't bring a battle axe to a picnic. You bring a battle axe to war, you know, to put in work. And then you say right there, we're going to break people into pieces, man. Chariots, they're going to all of Esau's military, man. All his little Humvees and MRAPs, his tanks, his jets. Hey, the Lord going to use men to break all that to pieces. Military stuff, all that's about to go, man. That's why we ain't worried about what Esau got. All that's about to be broken down.
In verse 24, and he said, and I will render unto Babylon to all the inhabitants of the Chaldeans of all their evil they have done in Zion in their sight, said the Lord, Yahweh Yahushua.
So he about to give them their just reward for all the wickedness that Esau even done did, Babylon the Great done did. He got to get their reward back, you know. So he probably got mad. The word coming out, the kingdom about to be destroyed. That's all he can do. So that right there. So we know war is coming. And when you know war is coming, you're not gonna be all scared like, oh, shoot, the news said this. All the draft coming up. All this and that. You know, we're not about to get all roused down. We know what's coming. We waiting on it. Like I'm getting ready for Babylon Great to say, oh, we doing a military draft. You know, they let me know what time it is. They let everybody know it's serious. It ain't gonna be no playing games. And you know, right now people kind of when Babylon Great say military draft's been initiated, everybody gonna be in that urgent mode. You know, everybody go, oh. And then like a lot of people gonna be scared. Because then it's serious at that point. And us, we not about to get shook by that. We already know what's coming. We're gonna be excited. You know, especially for all these young dummies. Jake that should have been in the truth, like, yeah, now you gotta go out there and fight for this devil. You know, you should have your butt in the truth. The Lord probably would have hid you during the draft. And then put him at for safety, even hiding himself. But these little young dummies, you know what I'm saying? Because Ak over here with us to war, you about the only one I know in their 20s that's in the truth. I don't know no other people in their 20s that's in the truth. And they're the ones that's like first round draft picks. And I'm trying to tell you, little dummies, like, man, you better get in the truth, man. This devil gonna put you out in the military. You got to fight. They no, nigga, I'm trying to get my rap career going. I'm like, all right, see? You know what I'm saying? So when that draft hit up, I bet you that's gonna be like, oh man, what the scripture say? What the I'm like, it's too late, homie. You better get ready to get that M16 in your hands and you know, get ready to go to war and you know, eat your military rations. I told you, but
some of them youngers, they gonna be easy targets because they gonna have all the hair colors and stuff all on.
nah, he's all shaving that off.
Yeah.
He's shaving that off before they even get out there. That's coming off. All your little dreads get shaved off, man. They gonna put a gun in their hand and tell them to go out there and really they gonna be like, well, Zelensky, you know, this is your meat grinder. You gotta go out there to get locked up. And see if they've been in the truth and been watching what's going on, they probably could have avoided this. They just seen it coming. Like, hey, say you got some land, your grandpa got some land, I need to go out there. They should be doing they like off-grid stuff. They should get they little cabin in the woods ready.
Put that M16 in their hand, they gonna put a chip in their hand first, make sure they don't run off.
I can see that. And that's still not been the truth. And that's what it's going because they ain't taking nothing serious. Like I said, they want to do rap careers. I know a lot of every young Jake I know want to be a rapper. I'm like, what the hell is up with that, man?
They like die by the hundreds every year. Like 50 of them die every year, or like 20 of them die every year. Like they're just
And all the young Jakes in my family, you ask what they want to be. I want to be a rapper. That's what they is. And I'm looking at the ones that's like from 18 to like 26. They not ready for what's about to go down, man. I've been telling them too. Family like, man, hey, they doing this, they doing that. You might want to, you know, make preparations. You know, no, white man got it. Nah, America ain't going nowhere. All right. And I already know they're going to do as soon as it go bad. Military draft in this shit, they're going to run to the house. Ty, what I need to do? What the scripture say do? You got some work for me to go? And I'm going to be cold at that time. I'm like, nope, I told you. Didn't I tell you? And I'm going to tell them like I've been telling a lot of my family. Go to the white man. He'll help you out. Go to Esau. You know, that's who you trust anyway. I ain't got nothing for you, man. I can't help. I tried to tell you before what's going on. I be looking at them like you look at these young Jakes, these YNs, and they just party like it's like 1999 or something. I'm like, y'all not seeing what's going on. You gonna be the first ones the devil gonna snatch up, man. Like you really need to pay attention to what's going on. Like stores is closing. They even like they in my children's schoolwork. They had a whole lessons, a whole day of how to eat bugs. Somebody, and then one of them told me, I think he in high school, they had like cricket chips at the school. Like they already issuing out bugs for them to eat. I'm like, that should show you what they about to do next. So you need to get your act together. Because when this happens, you're going to be the ones that are going to snatch up and put it on their military.
And the fact that they're doing that is crazy because they're pushing it out. That lets you know what you already think about it. And it goes back to that 3/5 of a human. So basically, they think you a beast. They think you're a beast. You're a human. I mean, you're not a human. So that's why they're pushing those bugs out to to the whole, especially Jake. know, they pushing that shit out. You know,
Passing on the field like on snow fields.
God.
You ain't in the country.
That's why they got all them Call of Duty games.
Yeah.
They've been prepping them. Fortnite, all of them's a bunch of shooting. I know the shooting games like the number one games they pushing right now. That's to get these youngins ready to mentally go out there and put in some work.
They're gonna think it's just a game or something, but nah, it's gonna be real war.
Exactly. And then they ain't ready for it. They used to sit in their living room with the headset on. And then these are gonna have them out there stay there, first little napalm go off. They're gonna piss in their pants.
They ain't gonna be in shape for it. A lot of them ain't gonna be in shape for it.
And they can't say because we don't warn them. We don't put the warning out. I know I told all the young dudes in my family, all the young Jakes, like, hey man, the devil getting ready to draft your butt. You might want to make preparations, man. Like they all like, no. I read this that it's gonna be a ceasefire. I'm like, okay. They put him in that piece of safety company. They're like, all right, I told you, you first up. I'm old. You know, so I'm about to be 40 this year. I'm like a third round draft pick. You a first round draft pick. So I'm trying to warn you, because you going first. And I'm telling him, overseas ain't going good for these devils. America's not doing good overseas. They ain't paying attention now. They just looking at, who the best rapper, EBK, got the number one song out. And I'm like, man, I'm over here watching what's going on military-wise. I'm like, hey, they losing.
Here go the words of the wise right here. That's what you telling them youngins. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 and verse 2. It said, it is better to go in the house of mourning than to go to the house of feasting. For that is the end of all men, and the living will lay it to his heart. Sorrow is better than laughter, for by the sadness of the countenance, the heart is made better. The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of the fool is in the house of mirth. And that you go right there, man. The heart of the fool is in the house of mirth. Okay? They out here trying to party, just like Doc said, man. They're playing video games. That's the house of mirth. You feel why it's a time of war, you feel immersed. You still trying to celebrate. You still trying to celebrate your pagan holiday. All of those things that's the end of all men. That's what the scripture saying.
They done put a blinder on them. They can't see wars coming. Like even with the Edomite, the race war coming, like they really ain't paying attention to that. They should be, but they really not paying attention. That's why a lot of them gonna be easy targets.
A lot of people, you know it's bad when you see a lot more homeless people out on the corners, out on the street. It's more than what you used to see. Like average, like damn near every highway corner, there's a homeless there. You ain't never used to see that back in the day.
Homeless communities. Homeless communities. Like
yeah. Like right now, you go over there off the highway Pine over there off of Peoria, you see like they got a whole line full of tents right when you exit the highway right there. You ain't never used to see that shit back in the day. That should be alarming to you right there. Like, when did you see all of this many homeless people? There's something going on right now.
Class war, money war, economic war. That's the drug war. A lot of them is on drugs. They're not paying attention to what's going on. And hey, when they hit, I'm just waiting for that thing to flash on TV. Military draft been declared. My phone to bling with their news. Military draft has been declared. That's when it's gonna hit. That's when they brace for impact. They
They're gonna be shook.
Yeah, that's gonna be that great shaking when that happens. They just go, because everybody, I don't know what it is. They think like it ain't gonna happen. I'm like it's gonna happen. We just waiting on the time.
That house of mirth, man. That house of mirth, man.
Yeah, I got one.
That's all it boils down to.
This is Jeremiah 6 and 10. To whom shall I speak and give warning that they may hear? Behold, their ear is uncircumcised, and they cannot hearken. Behold, the word of Yahweh is unto them a reproach. They have no delight in it. And that's what it is. They don't see no profit in the warnings that we give them. That's taking them in the wrong direction according to their goals they have set for themselves. They too busy trying to, get their treasure set in the world. You telling them that all of the stuff they stacking up in the world ain't worth nothing. They ain't trying to hear nothing about that. They want to hear what they doing is right, and what you telling them is you telling them that they wrong. They don't see no benefit in what you talking about, so they just blow off all of the warnings.
I like that part when he said the word of Yahweh is as a repost unto them. That goes into those topics right there as well too.
They going what he said right there.
Yeah.
Without giving that warning, they like, nah, I want to hear that tell. I want to hear about get a big match like NBA young boy. I want to get a Hellcat, my challenger up. I want 24, 26s. I want to have about 8 holes. You know, that's the mindset. That's treasures to a young nigga, a YN. And what I'm telling them is, you need to drop all of that. You need to be looking for preparation. You need to be finding the Lord. And you need to be looking for like somewhere you can go to when they call for that draft. You can go off the grid.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't want to hear that.
You said the Lord can't bring me no holes like that, like some 24s. They got
You got Isaiah for them, you gonna get wise. They want hoes. You trying to tell them about wise. I'm trying to tell them like high level stuff. They want the low level stuff. Like this stuff here is low level. And they what it is, they're not spiritual. These son of men carnal. So they only think of like this stuff, this low grade, they think that's the best of the best. I'm like, bro, that's all low grade. We're gonna have palaces, you know what I'm saying, in the kingdom of heaven. What the Lord got for us is way better than anything you get here on Babylon the Great. But they don't see that though. Like I said, that's a reproach to them. Like, nah, man, that's a bunch of fables and fairy tales. Because Esau put the Bible like that. So they think I'm just speaking some yin yang. They like, nah, I want to be like NBA young boy or whatever little young rap NLE chopper. And also, they like them, like they do it in the dress and fingernails polished. And that's what you want to be like? Booty with his jeans out, the jeans with the booty out, head out, glitter belts.
No, I was just saying, palaces are like made out of like marble and stuff.
I'm trying to tell them that. They like, tell you, they're talking crazy, talking. I need a mansion. Hey, man, that shit made of plaster and cardboard. That shit about to, a lot of that shit, a strong wind to blow that over. I'm trying to make them think, bigger and rich. But like scripture say, they don't go out, the elevator don't go all the way up with them. I know that Esau got them on a low level, and that's where they're comfortable at, and that's where they want to be at.
They got their house too high for a fool.
Too high for a fool, man. And you can't make them think rich, you can't bring it up.
Got their house built on sand and not on the rock.
And then the young nigga, they only go by what they see on TV. So like Esau's puppets, like the little rappers he got, like what they present, they think that's what it is. I gotta get my bag like, the baby. I gotta be like little baby. I gotta get it like that because that's what they see. I can't show them that because it's spiritual. They can't see it. They looking at me like, man, you struggling to get by. I'll tell you, little broke nigga. You ain't on TV. You ain't got a bunch of hoes. I don't want to hear that. I want to hear what the baby got to say. I'm trying to be like Michael Jordan and Anthony Edwards. They looking at the rich man in this society. And I'm trying to tell them this society about to go. And then they put their strength in what Esau got. Like I had an argument with Drake not too long ago. He talking about how strong Esau's military is. We got 700 bases around the world. We got drones. And, man, can't nobody take out America. And I'm looking like, bro, America crumbling right now. So I'm trying to bring the stuff up. And he couldn't even debate what I was bringing up, like the dollar collapsing. I'm just looking at him like, man, you retarded, man. And then his feelings going to get hurt when it starts to be manifest.
This is real quick. This gonna back you up. This is Ecclesiastes, case what 13-23. He says, when a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue and look to what he saith. They install it to the cloud, but if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him.
So I'm talking about war coming. Jake don't want to hear that. Jake want to get what Esau got. Jake want to be in peace and in mirth. So me speaking that war is coming, that's everything to him. And then it's coming from a poor man. They're gonna appreciate you saying, hey, nah. But if the Kanye West or Kyrie Irving was to say that, then Jake could listen. They'll come tell me, hey, Kyrie Irving said World War III about to get started. Then they'll believe it. But you don't understand, Esau get them dudes money to spit lies. You ain't gonna get truth from your celebrities. They're bought, paying for it. They're here to put you in mirth. And you can't explain it to no young nigga. They don't want to hear that. Hey, no, nigga. You ain't got no shoes in the stores. I don't want to hear that war talk, man. You been anti-America. You know what I'm saying? So they just got to get it the hard way. By the time they get it the hard way, it's gonna be too late. it's gonna already be up on them. You know, the prudent man city even hide himself. He might be hidden somewhere. I might start going my contingency plan. Lord might say, Tay, you need to go here at this time. I'm gone. I didn't want to pop up. Where Tay at? I need to hear what the scriptures say, what's going on, and you can't even find me. I'm gone. I'm out of here. I warned you, didn't listen. And now, hey, look so back when Esau got to tell you the truth, like, yeah, we had war. 18 to 26. Report to your nerds, whatever your convention center is, and get ready to be out there.
This is Jeremiah 28 and 7. It says, nevertheless, hear thou now the words that I speak in thy ear, and in thy ear of all the people. It says, the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied against many countries, against many great kingdoms, of war, of evil, and of pestilence. And if the Lord said it and he put it in his prophet's mouth, it's going to happen. The Lord is not a man that he shall lie. And the scriptures repeats that over and over again. Whatever the Lord says is going to happen, it's going to be done. It's prophesied, it's going to roll out. And it said, here now, a lot of people don't do that.
They got like new war. The war just come upon them like suddenly, you know, in a piece of security. This.
It said war, evil, and of pestilence, man. So that's war, that's Jacob's trouble, that's all kind of things, man. The evil.
It's gonna come suddenly, and that's gonna be the scary thing, because it's gonna come up to them all of a sudden. They're like, "How I was just partying yesterday, and now you ain't talking about this." Like, you remember you showed that you put that in a group chat where they play that prank on that grandma with the nuke coming, and she spit her food out and calling on Jesus and Trump, like she wasn't ready for. You know what I'm saying? At all. That's gonna be how these Jakes is gonna be. And the warning done went out. We done warned them. We told them, man, hey, it's gonna be nuclear destruction to this place. There's gonna be civil unrest. It's gonna be military presence everywhere. We warned them that they're gonna do a draft. The warning going out. They just ain't taking it seriously. When they hit them, you know, they're gonna feel like, you know, somebody done did them wrong. They're gonna feel like, oh no, you should have warned me harder. Or something like that. Like, nah, man. We done did the works, that's on you.
At that time when we tried to warn you, you said prophesize me to see. Get from out of here. You don't want to hear that bullshit. That's what you was saying when we tried to warn you.
Now Jake do that. Like, you should have did it harder. You know, like, especially the E, he has no accountability.
Yeah.
It's your fault we out here like, ain't you the man? You supposed to protect. So help anybody protect your butt. You should have listened. I can't protect that that don't listen to me. So you just out there like that. You know, you subscribe like the rest of the righteous sisters, the few righteous sisters do. They just gonna be out there. And so we waiting on that, man. The rumors of war is gonna turn into real war, the tariffs, the trade, that's a trade war. That's gonna turn into real war. So really you think about it, we already at war. It just ain't got turned up yet. But it will. You know, it's not gonna be no peace, no ceasefire, like everybody hoping right now. They all like right now, like, I was let's sign a ceasefire. Putin about to sign a ceasefire. I told you. I'm just waiting for Esau to come to me at the job Monday. Like, I told you.
That's that piece of safety right
Yeah. I told you we're gonna get everything resolved. There ain't no war. Next 10 years, I'm gonna get my pension and this and that. And I'm like, nah.
So that happened. That's what we looking for that too. That's that piece of safety right there.
God,
that piece of safety.
I was like, they say Putin don't honor ceasefire. So ain't gonna be no slowdown, man. He already looking to go against NATO. He's looking for his next opponent. He headhunt. I did that. Now I'm about to bang with this person. So it's not gonna stop. Then you got Trump. Got to go with Netanyahu. They got to, you know, clear that out. Iran ain't about to let that happen. Iran talking noise right now to Babylon the Great. Like, we don't approve of them strikes in Yemen. You know, so we gonna retaliate. So it's a bunch of back and forth, back and forth. It starts with talk. After that, it's gonna be missiles behind it. After missiles behind it, then it's gonna be boots on the ground. You know, once boots on the ground, then come them sorrows. Because they're gonna just coming in, people might be eating in their house, they're gonna kick in doors, blah, speaking a different language. You know, bring the men out, pop him up, snatch women up, you know, spoils of war. You know, this place is gonna be on fire, the Lord said, when he about to come back. You got more precepts?
I got one more. This is Ezekiel chapter 33, and starting in verse 30, it says, "Also thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the wall and in the doors of the house, and speak one to another, every one to his brother, saying, Come, I pray you, and hear what the word that cometh forth from the Lord. And it says, And they come unto thee as the people coming, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy word, but they would not do them. For with their mouth they sue much love, but their heart goes after their covetous. And it said, And lo, thou art unto them as a very loving song, one that have a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument, for they hear thy word, but they do them not. And when this cometh to, and it said, And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them."
Part of the prophecies is war. War is coming. Put it out there and let Jake know war is coming. Get ready for it. Get in a secret place behind Bashia's shop. That way you get some divine protection. And those that hear it, part of the whole flat, it'll be good. But those that forbear, hey, you're going to be in trouble. And you can't say you didn't have warning. Because you had all the brothers that put the word out, video epistles, camps in every major city. This gospel went out throughout the whole world. Everybody know about the Hebrew Israelites. So you got the warning. It's just, did you take heed to the warning or did you not? And depending on, we're going to see people, how their situations. It's going to depend on, how you took the warning, the report. The report, that's like a war report. Report and a war report. So if you didn't listen to it, get the intel, that's on you. Ain't no blood on our hands. We put the word out. Put the warning out like a good watchman did for us. We told you the enemy was coming. And Jake didn't want to hear that. But they want to be like a sellout Jake. So, more precepts. So with that being said, what's been edifying, we go out praise glory too.
Shalom.
Baby. Hey,
Shalom.
Yeah, how God put you on the way. Shalom.